kwa ni yangu ina mima. Cheza na uko kama we ni beginner. Guys, zipewe heshima. Yako labda icheze na tu.
Now listening to the best music.
Ni mwanadi, sketi nuka mwanadi. Kula kona S, alphabet indeza T. Hizi FYI, nipa uwezi pata free. Labda ashota boss, kizicheki FYP. Kuundra nyako na mafurumbanya. Furumbanya, furumbanya. Kuundra nyako na mafurumbanya. Wetete, ako sete sekete. Chiki penye kuundra nyako na mafurumbanya. Furumbanya, furumbanya. Kuundra nyako na mafurumbanya.
Yo, usike filter kwa viewers my dear. Picha jengi mistaki kama sio pia thick girls mi wa height na petite mind pia. Ama leg side boy na choruma sumesikia. Euka nika unanyonyesha jezi mama mbanya stafanya ndake watambamba kindo zibamba biti dangerous kama mdomo na mama nyashume leba kilo 41 maito yo ni mbuzi mzima madamu kona kula bila oi watakuwa CD kamba na tisha siri.
She's back in the game.
Then Bobby
Vixen.
hakuna
namjua. She's back in the game.
asma Tina Bell
Shout to her.
Tina
Yep.
dawana teta unafanya kwa pesa waliki kama unawakemesha kiali wakidoneza nihemesha.
Kuundra nyako na mafurumbanya. Furumbanya, furumbanya.
Mlesho kona nini?
Ai.
Furumbanya.
Kuna furumbanya?
Si ndio nasema hii ngoma ya furumbanya.
Nyako na mafurumbanya.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this. Wallahi mmeamua tu hiyo ndio the new name ya Haga. Yaani mmeamua tu hiyo.
Tanye. Kwela.
Furumbanya.
Furumbanya.
Unamwambia kuna majina kadhaa Tanye, Kwela, Haga, Bunda.
Tuliita tu sianda na tuendelee na maisha.
Like hey, venye nakubamba. Venye nakubamba ila nayo.
Furumbanya is Furumbanya nothing less.
Hey. Yeah, but pia kuna ile ngoma fulani ile ya kujigiva. Hebu play that song.
Gani hiyo?
Ile msupa unapenda.
Kwela fine.
Position gani?
Star gani?
It's crazy how that guy excites women and the boys. It's so crazy. But anyway, good evening, family. It is exactly 54 minutes past the top of the hour, and welcome to another beautiful session of the reaction time. I am the captain of the day. Of course, every Tuesday we get to do this, every Tuesday and Thursday, and we get to react to videos. So karibuni sana. I'm JOBY, joined by Kamlesh and Shmani in the building.
Wagwan, amazing people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the reaction time. We're about to react to amazing stuff. Keep it locked, listen to the morning plants.
Period.
Hey, the one and only Kamlesh, you know, and I'm still wondering, like, is this where Sheng leaves us? You know,
Yeah.
in your era, is this all like ya mwisho before sasa ianze
Nah, I feel like
kupita?
it gets
I think
better.
ishatupita. Kwa vingine. Umesikia marafiki zako wanaitaga Furumbanya. Exactly. That's how you know. Ilishatupita.
Ni sisi tu tunajua hizi vitu.
Sisi pekee bado tumekuamilia like.
I feel like it just it evolves in.
No, nasema generation yetu. Is this where like Sheng inatutoka like unaacha kuelewa Sheng, like is this it now?
Not really.
You know, like utakuwa unajua one word two lakini wasa banja na ushikanishi kitu.
Tunazikemba.
Because like if you have old friends,
Na useme hivyo.
Let me tell you guys.
That's how you know when ni mzee. So I think sisi ni hao.
So these guys who was coming to see my bro among the required whatever.
Yeah.
Umsi alikuwa ananiongelesha kisijono mshamba hivi. Umsi alikuwa na mimi mshamba walai. Acha nikwambie Jobida, unajua hizi lugha zetu mimi na vijana hawezi elewa. Huwezi rada. Hata unaelewa rada ni nini? Nilikuwa naangalia hivi niko like unanibebaje fala. Sasa unaongea Sheng like literally I'm responding na Sheng juu shazo ya kuongea hivyo, but still ako like hii lugha yetu uelewi hii ya Sheng. Sisi nao ndo wanaelewa hawa vijana. Niko like man nigga. Sheng yako ni ya kitambo. Sheng yako ni ya kitambo. Tunatumia na zenye tunatumia saa hii bro. unasema nini?
That's how you know they are old.
Wow, it's
Because
crazy.
even like the lingo they use, utakuwa like, uko 40.
You know, like with us, like, bado wanasemanga ngovo.
Ngovo.
Imagine,
Yeah.
What the fuck is ngovo? Like, please, get some
Unaambia msee nijenge kioo.
Hapana.
Ako like, so how much is that? Oh.
Because mimi nilisikia album ya Shengo. Nilikuwa najiuliza, hii ni gani? Hii inaitwa nini? Hii inamaanisha nini? Oh, shit. Like ni zile Shengo.
Za kitambo. Za Kimbok kama.
Even though mlikuwa mnaita time yenu, ziko zinanipita. I'm like, nyinyi wazee.
Crazy.
I don't know.
But on today's conversation, we are got some few interesting videos, entertaining, and a little bit political. We're gonna start with Tanzania kidogo because today is the day Tanzanians are supposed to be going to the streets after the deadly demonstration that happened on 29th of October, leaving so many people literally dead and others till to date, maybe majority of them are not known where they are. So today, early in the morning, kukuwa na wasee kwa streets, there were less people, but it seemed kuna video nilikuwa na share, some people were saying kwa comment section of Tanzania wanasema they are drinking tea ndo watoke nje. Wanakaa ready kukula tear gas, like they are so ready. So I've seen a video just a few minutes ago of protesters actually are now outside, and the military is outside actually with them. That's the amazing part. But also it's the question of why the military is not taking over. Like mkona wase, like kama mnasa, so just take over this country and rule it, you know. It's crazy, but this is the situation in Tanzania currently. Yeah, so today happens to be Independence Day of Tanzania. That's the crazy part. But the people are inside. Wameambiwa msitoke nje unless unaenda kazi. Don't get outside. And the crazy part, even for those who are going at work, there's no means of transport because also last week they did reduce the amount of liters of oil, fuel, yeah, people are supposed to be getting. So that also minimizes literally the movement of the people or the cars, the buses, the tuk-tuks and everything. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Or literally, what would you like to tell Tanzanians? Starting with Kamesh, literally.
Freedom is not free. So like, be ready to fight for it. You're at the forefront, defending democracy as it should be happening in Africa. And that's why you see most of these African countries actually being taken over by military coups because the people are tired and the soldiers know what's going on and they're tired of it as well.
Yeah.
Because the nation should be more important than, you know, an individual. So like, if they're out there fighting for their independence, they will lose lives, but they shouldn't be demoralized by the loss of their comrades. They should be emboldened by it and do not stop seeking justice and better democratic procedures. Like, that election should be redone in the minimum, okay? Because the margins with which she was winning, the detention of her opponents, all those things are very telling of what kind of leader she wants to become.
Yeah.
And that is it is not something that should be allowed to happen in East Africa again. We are, as a region, we are barely out of the clutches of Museveni. And just as he's about to exit, somebody decides, let me start another.
I've also told you 20 years too.
Listen. And this is where, again, I love and cherish my fellow citizens. 20 years,
I know, Kenya is not gonna happen. I know, like, I don't think that's gonna work.
No. that
Kenya is just too woke.
this is not where you do that anymore.
Yep.
So this
I
is
agree.
not the 80s and the 90s. Okay, you can't do that over here again ever. You na niyo bado anasema ati yeye unafikiria kuwa rais ni rais. Ati I can't wait. But yeah, we love to see the unity and togetherness that is slowly bubbling into and the nationalism, the pride of a people as a collective, not as tribes. Like when we fought for this bill not to ascend, or that any budget, it wasn't at your tribal or whatever, it was a collective thing of people as Kenyans. And that's what you see happening right now in Tanzania, which is amazing.
Yep.
So stay in the streets, do not be discouraged. The more you defy the machine, the weaker it becomes.
You know, sorry to distract you. There was a woman, there's a video that went viral, actually I think also used by Larry Mado kwa hiyo documentary yake. The woman who was shot from behind when she was running. She was 3 months pregnant.
Imagine. So you killed an infant and a mother. You took 2 lives with a singular bullet. And why? What's the reason for that? Because your boss told you to. Because you're trigger happy. What's the reason for that? Some of these things, I feel like our police are so indoctrinated into the institution that they work for that they never see themselves as a part of the citizens
The people,
anymore. Because some of the things that they are forced to do or that they do to the public, you can't do if you regard yourself as a member of society. You know, and that's why personally I agree with the whole concept of abolishing hizi kuishi kwa police station ati police quarters. Acha waishi katikati ya manyumba na watu. Polisi aende ajitafutie pali yake ya rent katikati ya watu, because they're in segregated groups where they institutionalize themselves against the people. And the only way we break that is to integrate them with the people. That's the best way to do so. Because what you see happening in Tanzania is the same thing that happened here. It is so easy for them to pull the trigger. Why? Because they will go back to the barracks with their friends and talk about
hide. I know.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like the people also take advantage, especially during demonstration, and they can beat up the police. Like in Tanzania, walichapwa.
Yeah.
Also in Kenya, you remember most of them when walikuwa wanashikwa, especially with the masks, you know, civilian clothes, you are being beaten. So itafika time, literally. Even those barracks, you're not gonna hide anymore. People are gonna get there.
Because however much you kill people, you can't kill the whole nation.
That's true.
Utapiga wawili watatu, and then 50 people will come for you, or 1 million people will come for you. So it's super crazy. I've never seen in my entire life of being a human being cancelling
Independence
Day. Umesikia wapi? I've never had. It's a public holiday has been cancelled. I've never. Mostly like Independence Day, where people just hold it so highly in bracket. It's super crazy. Shows you
calls from above.
Yeah, dictatorship on your face. And when I said to you, she was doing this, be polite. I'm like, no, this woman is on your face. Like literally
she's
she's on your face. Like
she's
literally.
not even hiding it.
She's not hiding it anymore. And I feel like they're just because like they also accused Larry Mado a few days ago that he was bought, he was meeting who. I feel like personally what is happening is they didn't expect Tanzanians to come out like this. So there is some fear. So they're just wanna saizi vitu zina move. If you can feel the tension.
Yeah.
The fact that they would go even and cancel a whole Independence Day in the country shows you how desperate
Imagine.
they are to actually shut these people
Scared.
down. Yeah, scared.
True.
Yeah, scared. Of course, also they're instilling fear, which is a way of how leaders actually rule. Mostly
true.
African leaders. It's super crazy. And shout out to Tanzanians, literally.
And just so you
I'm
all
waiting for
remember.
Ugandans. You know, Ugandans have already been told the internet is going to be shut down in January. That is when the elections is happening. Hakuna mleti. No misinformation in this country.
What do you mean?
They're shutting down the internet. The same thing happened in Tanzania for 5 days. So I won't be surprised come 2027 we're going to be affected by the same, which has never happened. Majority of the times it's lights which disappear. The mainstream media is not controlled. But for the internet, Kenya, I don't think we've ever been hit by that.
I don't think
Internet
it
being
can
shut.
happen. Reason is
We're headed there.
no.
We're really
Listen. Like
20 years, remember?
I feel like sometimes we do not give our country the credit it deserves. We are not comparable to any of these countries that are our
Okay.
neighbors.
Okay.
This is like shutting down.
Proud to be Kenyan.
Yeah, this is like shutting down the Nigerian economy, or the South African economy, or the Egyptian economy because of an election. Now, the beast goes on. We squabble within, and then we go back to serving the beast that is the economy. Because this is a big economy. As in, if you want to know how big it is, Ethiopia is trying to catch up. Unachiki venye wanatoka mbio huko hivyo, everybody's like, man, they're trying to catch up. Everybody is like, oh, Rwanda. They're trying to catch up with us. That tells you where we are at. We cannot get to a point where we're shutting down the internet. Maybe they'll slow down Twitter. They can slow it down.
They slow down Twitter,
They can slow down the internet, but shutting it down. But here's the thing. Tutapost hata na hiyo slow internet.
Because people do
Stream
take
nayo.
kwa video,
Yeah.
then you post later. Yeah.
Tuta stream nayo. Tutaenda to record videos na to post later if it cannot stream. It does not matter. This is not a country where you try us with those tactics. Tutaenda kwa streets, tuandamane, na ile siku tu utafungua tu mneti hivi tunaanza upload.
Literally.
Crazy. But
Yeah.
Moving away from that, shout out to Tanzanians. Wishing them the best. Of course, we're going to see if there are going to be any pop-ups of information regarding what is happening. We have Nika, and I want us to talk about TikTok payment too, as we talk about this story. Because she's going to mention something to do with TikTok. And recently, tumekuwa tuna ma TikTok wanna buy my bands, bro. Huh? Me, I always ask myself, this social media they're really paying like that?
See what on a clean peer do, you know that, because that has also happened. That is also a conversation that has happened. Because monetization of TikTok in Kenya is not there. In Nigeria
Exactly.
it's there. In Nigeria it's there, literally. Because you see what happened to Nigeria. They've been shut down because of explicit content.
Oh.
From 10 every day.
Oh.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Okay.
So you can't go live after 10. Wako na ile tabia.
Oh,
So
midnight.
so
Oh, no.
zimekanceliwa. Almost 3.6 million videos
Damn.
have been taken down from Nigerian region and stuff. So wako banned because of that. And wanauza huko ndani, live zao ni just sexual stuff and stuff like that. So I feel like that is a way of making money. Kenya is not making money like you don't make money on TikTok, but through gifts.
Yeah.
So these gifters ndio wana kutumia pesa literally. And of course also marketing and all that, working with a lot of brands. You make money indirectly, not direct. So it doesn't also equalize to buying a GLE. These men are just doing something else.
Yeah.
And covering
It's crazy and kuuza mafuta za kujichimbua. Unajua, kujichimbua. Kujibleach.
Oh yeah.
Inaitwa hiyo.
Na Kiswahili kujichimbua.
Sina nguvu.
Yeah, so we have Nika. Nika is an influencer in Kenya. Literally, I don't know how she rose up, but I know she rose from TikTok, number one.
OnlyFans?
I don't know about OnlyFans situation, but I know from TikTok to a lot of dramas to becoming who she is right now as a brand. And recently, she's been happy, you know, talking about also. Kamlesh, do you believe you should post your partner?
No.
What if she's an influencer?
What am I influencing the
Like,
relationship?
can she post you?
No.
What if she wants to? You?
Listen.
No, very no.
No,
Very
unajua
too,
kwa
no.
nini? Like
Me too, no, of course.
most
I'm not posting
relationships,
you.
most relationships die on social media. Like you involve your whole fan base in a relationship.
know.
Now it's like we have a third party and their
And it's a
Your
opinions.
opinions, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you should have done this. The one that is telling you should have done this is single, in bed, bitter, eating ice cream with her dog
God damn.
or
And my dog.
cats.
Oh my God. No.
Or cats.
We were just chilling.
Okay,
Yeah.
just crying her eyes out. Kwanza ako na homa, ana mtu hata wa kumtengenezea supu. You know him? Anasikia tu viba. That is the person. Alafu anaeka hapo hivyo hiyo baile yote. Kwa relationship yetu. Rada. Keep me low key.
So,
Mimi actually nachiki wale wa kupigwa tu mikono tu. Yeah, sasa that is me. Like just photograph. Wanajuanga uko na mtu.
No, for sure.
If you know us, you know what we are doing.
Nice.
If you do not know us, you don't know what the hell is
Mimi
going
nasema
on.
di unipate.
yeah.
Mimi ni wale because hata bila hata siku acknowledge. Hadi siku yenye nitapatwa like unipate.
Umekumbatiwa.
Wow,
Ndio hiyo.
Yeah, you know that time. Because unioni, I feel like hata kama ni influencer, hata kama ni the most famous person,
Yeah.
I really don't want my relationship out there with the people.
Yeah.
Post your stuff, post your influencing things, just don't post our relationship.
Yeah.
The same reason yenye Kamlesh amesema, people will always have opinions. Women are jealous of your person, people want your person,
Men want you.
and then there's somebody also saying probably your influencer, you look all that good venye Jobi anakaa vizuri. There is a perspective of people will want your man because of you. Women, it happens. I don't know how it
Zari
happens.
said that.
Yeah, like it's very normal. Shanga, unaua ameweka job. Huyu ni chani maybe akona kakitu ama so that's what, because they look at the type of woman you have and the type of woman you bag. Unasikianga hata wanaosema nataka mwanamke atani
But ufiki.
Unaelewa?
Hata kama hata ujikompena uwezi fika.
Unaelewa? So
Hey.
like women will always just because of you. So because they see you with this lifestyle, they see they're like, oh, this person probably finances or makes you feel like this. And unaweza pata hata maybe umeshinda chali yako na do. Most of it happens like that. Unajua? So at the end of the day, that is also a factor. People always have opinions. Me, I don't post. Plus also, let's not confuse private na public. No, there's called private na kufichwa.
Oh yeah.
Unaelewa kuna tu yenye kufichwa. Man 3 years hakuna hata mtu mmoja mwenye anajua. 3 years sincerely umedate.
Ni mimi tu na
Unajua?
wewe.
Like hata Joby, like there's a clue, there's one person, even like a best friend or whatever.
Why?
Unajua, I'm just thinking about it. Like it depends if it is 1 year or whatever. Like let's say this is somebody 5 years. Nobody has a clue. Like really.
Ni mambo yetu.
Nimesikatai ni
Ndio
mambo
maana
yetu.
tutaki third party.
That's why I'm saying,
Hey.
not the difference between kufichwa. Like you're out there, you're acting single. Ojia, and yet you have a man. Ojia, yes, nobody knows, but that's what I'm talking about. Like kuna tu yenye exist. Mtu asikubebe pia ufala. Ojia, mtu pia asikubebe ufala in the name of it's private, you know. Yes, it can be private, but it don't mean I don't exist. Unaelewa, that's what I stand for.
Okay.
So what does that mean? Private, but I don't exist.
I mean,
so you want to appear with me in places?
No, I don't.
Okay, you want acknowledgement in person.
I want
You want a few people to know you.
Not
to
even-
know that you're dating this person, because that's the statement I've gotten from you.
No, I really
But-
want you to act like you're seeing somebody.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Unaelewa, they don't
claim,
have to know
but claim outside.
any other person.
Okay.
That is what I want. Like there's a way you behave
How you
in a
carry yourself.
relationship.
How you carry
Unaelewa?
yourself.
Yeah.
That is what I mean. Like literally, if I go out there and let people wonder who is that man behind everything. Unajua, but see ati una act up as if you're all that, everybody's around you. There's hata kama ni in public, we don't show people we are in a relationship, but there's a way you carry out yourself. Unaelewa? So that's what I mean. Usikwe like men, because people also lie to you for real.
Usikwe like
Like people also lie to you hapa.
Wanafanya nini?
Anajaribu kujifanya hapa hivi na kazi yake ni kudanganya ni private ndio apate madem. Unaelewa? Also that time.
That is so true. So we have Nika with a similar story about not really privatization, but mtu kujifanya na akona mademu wengine. So shout out to Nika, na kwa tu dramatic kivyake. The first video I saw is when she was talking about how she's beaten this guy. And then before I even share the video, Shumani, do you believe there are men who can actually turn a woman to a man beater?
I feel like, and I'm not even trying to actually
justify. Yeah, we're not justifying.
But I'm like, people can try you.
Violence.
Yeah, people try you.
Yeah.
People just try you, and sometimes it's good. You might have control. Sometimes you can lose control. You're a human being.
Yeah.
Mostly it depends on how you involve your emotions were. Yeah, people do crazy things for love. So I'd not be shocked if I see a woman getting mad and beating her man. I wouldn't like, cause like even a woman beating another woman, it's bad, yes, but people get out of control. People have emotions and feelings. Yeah, so I believe people can provoke you to a point. So it needs a lot of self-control, and a lot of people don't have that.
Kamlesh, do you agree or disagree?
Let me pose the same question. Do you feel like a woman can turn a man into a woman beater?
Yeah.
And the same applies.
Provocation, again, the trial.
It is how she will push your buttons. Hadi kuna sunipige.
Kuna nyanafanda raha kwa lazima
like you see, this person is agitated. Unaona hata tukupiga, alafu naambia si unipige. It's like, hey, I've offered myself, but yeah, like with less stress. I feel like
wow.
No, but yeah, yes and yes.
Okay. I have a friend of mine anasema anapenda kupigwa na mademu.
What?
Anasema
kupigwa ama like
anasema kuna tu kupiga madem. Dem lazima ku straight. Like si ile sana cause anasema madem hawana nguvu. But he likes that shit.
Lakini society is toxic when the things people like out here. If
imagine napenda kupigwa na madem, anasema dia napenda madem strong.
In public or in private?
Hata kama, because me I've seen his woman beat him up at the club. He tried to act funny with her, and then akagondo, he brought like another party at the table. Things got complicated. He had to lose both of them, but walimkanyaga. Walimpiga hao mademu wawili. Alafu after kumpiga kamba twende home.
Guy.
What wawili?
Demi yake sasa. After kumkanyaga kamba na twende home. No, kaenda.
Hizo ndo zinabamba.
No.
Leo mnaenda mnanyanduana vibaya sana. Mnasa hizo mkula duni wewe.
Wewe unapiga ndani.
Anapenda hizo mimi.
Weka hiyo kitu vizuri nitandike sasa.
That's a cycle. Hiyo ni cycle. God damn. But this is
Hi guys, my name is
kwenda society. Ukafungua tu roofs za watu. Wanze kuangalia vitu zinaendelea ndani ya hizo nyumba, utachizi.
That's crazy. But this is Nika. Let me share a video.
This is Nika. I'm 23 years old. Actually, I should stop saying that. I'm no longer 23. I am turning 24 in a couple weeks. Just 2 weeks. I'll be 24. And guys, I don't want you all to be a victim, because I'm a victim of dating a narcissist, and you will never know until it's too late. So this is what happened. I was dating this guy from States. His name is Ronald Cunningham, and he was an amazing guy. He was spoiling me. He was doing literally everything that a man can do, like when you're starting to date. But we're in a long distance relationship, so we were planning. Sorry, excuse my voice. I've been outside yelling the whole night, and right now he's in umbrellas in. My fist is all red because I was beating him and I was beating the girl. I have bite marks. No bite marks. Marks. Breaking marks. What are those marks called?
I was breaking stuff and beating people up. So this is, I'm realizing, Mika, you are so red, you have been fighting the whole night, you don't have meals and everything. But that's not the case. So this guy was okay, he was doing everything. He was sending me money, he was doing everything. And this is the catch that I never realized. I thought that it was just cute. He was like concerned. Whenever he would send me stuff, he would be like, baby, you haven't posted yet. You haven't posted yet. Post on your Instagram. And
why am I posting? Number one,
Post.
It's giving. Shout out to Summer Walker. Like, you don't buy me shit just because you want to. You want the Instagram flashes and the likes and all that. Like, you're not doing it because you mean it. Like, you want to show. Me, kwanza, I don't like that. I kind of don't like it. Like, ile sijui umeletewa vitu unaanza na
hata gifts.
Don't. At least mimi nasemanga post vitu za ujinga, watu wasijua hata nini inaendelea na maisha yao. Post ndio kama umelewa tu uko kwa club, kwa hiyo
unajenga lakini hujapost mjengo.
Alafu anakwenda kwenye
nyumba wako like
kwanza hiyo kujenga hujamaliza hata mjengo, unaonyesha watu nini? You know people can jinx your shit. Like, energy is really
bana.
Ndio watu usipate pesa kumaliza, ubaki hapo kwa foundation.
Naangalia nasema hii nyumba iangukange tu kila time.
Na hiyo nyumba itajengwa. This like what
Pepe girls post on Instagram, Pepe people. But at that time I was like, yeah, like I wanna Pepe people and everything, but right now it's clicking. Right now it's clocking. So he came on 28th and his birthday was on 30th. I held him a surprise. He was crying and everything, saying he has never received something like that before. Excuse me, my voice is so the guy was good. But from that time, we started arguing, and the arguments were petty arguments. So we were just arguing about literally nothing. And when we argue about petty arguments, it will prolong up to 3 hours. Then he will not talk to me. So he will not talk to me the whole day. And that night, he will say, I need to apologize because of something that I literally didn't do. We were just arguing. So now, there's this Sunday when we went out at Kikau, and he had said that we met on TikTok. So he had told me to no longer be streaming, but the money that I'm earning on TikTok, he's gonna be paying me, he's gonna be giving me the money. So I stopped streaming on TikTok. Even when he landed, he told me to go live, but I didn't because no, it's no longer my thing. I no longer like streaming. So on that Sunday, he took my phone and went live. Before he went on TikTok live, I told him I didn't want to be stopped, I don't want to go live. But I still went live, and he was vibing with people. Then he was putting camera on my hand and putting camera on his hand, until there was a guy who's been my gifter, and the guy liked me. Obviously, I'm a lady and it's a man. The guy likes me. The guy started commenting and gifting me. The guy blocked him, and he was like, don't say hi to me. But I was like, why not? Then we started arguing and he started cussing me out on TikTok. He started saying things. I never addressed that issue because I didn't feel it was necessary. Because like, why should I address it? Like, let me just let it slide. Let me just let it move. I never addressed that. He left me and went to my car. Remember, he's going to a car that I'm the one driving. I'm the one fueling everything. And the money he used to give me when he was in the States, he was no longer giving me. So he was just refunding. So maybe I would spend money. I would buy stuff, and once I buy stuff, he's gonna refund the money. But he never sent me any money. So that day he never talked to me. So the next day he said I need to apologize for saying hi to that man. I did apologize. And I was like, okay, babe, I'm sorry. I was supposed to say hi to a man and you don't like it. Then that same day I did again.
That's a narcissist for real. For real, number one.
Like we were arguing about just petty things. So on the TikTok live that day that we were arguing, somebody said, Nika, this argument is not worth him crashing out and calling you names and going. What if he's doing that because he wants to entertain other girls? And I asked him, do you know there's somebody who has said, what if you're doing this to entertain other girls? And he said, nah man, I'm not trying to entertain nobody. Blah blah blah. And I was like, it's okay. That's not my comment. It's other people who say that. We let it slide. So 2 days ago, it was on Sunday, he wanted to go out. For me, I do not party, and he said that he respected that. He also don't like party. He said that he has a Kenyan friend who is in the state that has a cousin in Kenya who is a man who can take him out. And I was like, it's okay baby, you can go. So the guy never came. He was calling him at 3 a.m. in the morning to go, and I told him there's no club that you're going at 3 a.m. in the morning.
I know, man.
So it was 3 a.m. and I told him there's no way you're going at 3 a.m. And he said, yeah, me too, I cannot go anywhere at 3 a.m. What if they're planning to rob me, etc. So we never left. The following day, no, it was on a Saturday. So the following day on a Sunday, he said he still wanted to go. But I told him, if you're going out, I can as well go out. I wanted to go out for a lounge to chill. Like, I'm a wine person and a champagne person. So I was like, I'm going to go out to chill too. And he was like, you're not going anywhere. If I'm going anywhere, what makes you think you're going anywhere? You better stay. You don't be going out. So not because I'm going out, you want to go out. And I said, no, like, if you're going, what will I be doing at home? Can't we go together? He said we cannot go together because that friend of his is going to be that willing, and he doesn't want his friend to be that willing. And I said, the friend is Kenyan, so he can pull up with some girls. And he said, no, you know, we had said that we're going to go us too, but now if you're coming, we might just then cancel. I don't know. So he came up with excuses. So that day that people came at 3, he had already left the house at 3 a.m. and there were some people outside, girls talking, but he was outside but on the other side of the road. So the security called me because they were like, Nika, you know he's not supposed to stand here at 3 a.m. It's not safe. So I went out to call him and told him, can you come inside? Once your guy comes, you're gonna come out. So the Uber that had these girls inside stayed there for so long because where I live, I can hear the cab. It didn't go. Then 10 minutes later, they sent a cab. So the guy told him, like, my girlfriend saw you guys, so I cannot send a cab to come pick me up when it's empty. But I'd already entered bed and I had already told him, there's nowhere you're going. It's 3, it's almost 4 a.m. So it's almost 4. Where are you going? We slept that night and it ended. So today he woke up and told me, so we have been still having petty arguments. So today morning he woke up and told me, like, to go get my hair done. So you can see I went to get my hair done. And once I got home, he came to town to pick me up because I told him, come pick me up in town. So he came to pick me up in town. Then we were supposed to go home together, but he was acting all moody. He was acting like he's mad and furious at me. I was like, why are you mad?
Mbona mnakuanga so obvious? Like, cheka na demu yako sijui atakupewa. The heck? Like, that's why women figure out men so easily.
Like, una change nini
unaanza kujamjamu uko na mood mbaya.
Unataka kuwa more happy, unapewa more sauce uko nje sasa.
Oh, trust me, Luo men are good.
At shitting?
Oh, man. Hey, atakuja na shopping, atakunulia gari.
Exactly.
Mama nani
happy, very
happy family.
Very happy. Don't suspect kitu.
Hautajua. And then there are these ones that are just learning how to cheat.
Unasema watu waende janzo wafunzwe.
Mbaya. Na wa Nigeria. No,
but on the real, yo, man, that is narcissistic as hell and controlling.
As hell.
It is.
Okay.
But he was giving me an attitude. You can just tell when somebody's giving me an attitude. So because I was kind of getting pissed, I told him. Then he told me, remember today I'm going out. And I'm like, you never told me. I was like, yeah, but I want to go out tonight. And I was like, it's okay, you can go. I told him, I still want to do my pedi. Do this, go home, I will follow. So I did my pedi. He ordered the cab for me because I wasn't with my car. I didn't carry my car. And I went home. So when I went home, I showered and something was just delaying me. Like you can tell, God just knows how to expose people. God was delaying me, and I'm looking at restaurants, and it's almost 10:30 p.m. and almost all restaurants are closing at 10:30 p.m. So I had to go to a lounge. So any lounges that I'm seeing that are open is the location in Kilimani. So I'm calling my friend and telling her, babe, I'm coming near your side. Will you be around? She's a lady. And she's like, oh babe, nilihama. Like she's no longer living near Kilimani. And I was like, it's okay. I'm going just out to eat and take pictures. And I remember you live in Kilimani. So I wanted to, like, maybe you can come. So when I'm talking to her on phone, messages enter. And the messages enter the somebody on request. I usually don't check my request. Like I rarely check my request. I usually check like 2 days later or 4 days later. But this time I just checked my request, and it was a girl texting me. For a lot of time I didn't know it's a girl because it's a stud texting me and telling me, Nika, your guy is getting ready to meet my girlfriend. My girlfriend is also getting ready. I called the girl. Now we are on call back and forth, and I'm asking the guy, are you going out to meet a lady? Then he's like, no, I'm going to meet up Lloyd's cousin. I'm going to meet up my friend. And I'm like, the guy that fucked you up last time and you still want to go, like, that's crazy. So let me take you five seconds back. So when I saw that I'm going to Kilimani, that is going to Kiva Kilimani, then later he Biza. So I told him, I'm not driving. Can we take one cab to Kiva Kilimani so that it can be easier for us to go together? And he said, we cannot go together, babe, because we're going to switch locations to Ibiza. Then I said, yeah, but I'm going to Kilimani and Kiva Kilimani is in Kilimani. Can we just go together? Then like I'm going to you can drop me off at location and you're going to go to Quiver. But he was hesitating, and that was creepy. So the time that you're having that kind of little disagreement again about why is he hesitating not allowing me to take one cab with him, that's when this.
Yeah, long story short, alimpiga na kapiga dem. Yeah, so I do believe literally for real there are men who can turn you into a man beater, you know. Na mimi ndakufunza adabu. Mimi usicheze na mimi personally. Mimi ndakufunza adabu.
I like the fact that she came out to just advise younger people. Man, akimaliza alikuwa anasema something I've learned. Don't bring people to your place. Give these foreigners the first time you're meeting them. Oh, because
I wonder mbona limleta kwake, because normally you're supposed to book a Airbnb.
You know, like that is what you know, but this is like, because me, I have a friend of mine. She was the first time she was dating this foreigner. So he used to come here in Kenya. Now alikuwa na meet kwa BNB. She had like a small car place. Then the guy moved her to like Kilimani. Now she lives in Kilimani. So when the guy comes in Kenya, wanaenda hapo tu kwake, like literally. But they've been dating for years now. Yeah. So a lot of people, some people would not know. Some people would think it is boyfriend yangu, but man, kama si bwanako na ni mtuji, kwanza the first time you're meeting people, don't bring these people to your place.
I know.
Don't bring them, because sasa anajua kwako is it, and then you let him access even your car. You let him access.
I know, like why are you letting him drive even your car?
You let him access everything. Probably alikuwa blessed. Anasema alikuwa na bless vizuri. Unajua, so probably maybe she thought, yeah, this is my boyfriend and stuff like that. So that is also a lesson learned for those who are dating foreigners, man. It's a lesson. Be very careful. Sometimes tunasemanga it's always white people, but this was a black man too. So let us not also confuse and say, oh, only white people do this. Even your fellow color will do the same for you. Take care. Another thing. Stop posting your man, your friends, because unaona walikuwa marafiki zake. Your friends want your man. They see the lifestyle your man has is giving you. They want that man. And trust me, I was even reading this other shorty. Alikuwa anasema she's 25, so she's dating this 48-year-old guy, 50. So she's been dating him for a long time. And our family knew about this guy. They viewed video calling and stuff. So this guy is coming to Kenya for the first time. And the elder sisters are now bringing issues and causing chaos and telling her, this man is too old for you. Now say Ashafika airport. So she's like, what should I do? Should I listen to my sisters or I leave this man stranded at the airport? Because he's on his way. Sasa sisters zangu washaanza kuleta issues. And then on the comments, I went to the comments and I'm ukikosa kumpick kuna mwenye anamgoja hapo airport. Waja, so these people are really, kwanza au ma first timer wenye wamekuja na madola baada wajui chochote. Mademu wako hapo wanataka to prey on them. So don't also post your man. Don't post. Mablessa wa post. That's one bakingi blessers. Wanabakingi chini ya maji.
It's crazy. But as we get closer to winding up, we have Tanzola na sijui made. Udem ametrend and sijui ni made something.
Okay.
So we've been having the BBLs whatever for a minute going on. And the cases are bleach beer. But sasa it's never gotten to the point. We've had cases of where the BBLs, especially the body by design, where we had one of the lady who passed there, but we had Shatu Pitivishi alikuja ka explain before we ingie kwa hizi rooms. Umepewa karatasi, umesoma, umeelewa what can happen to your life. You can lose your life and there's no one to blame. You signed it, umekubali. So this goes even to your family. Umekubali, like wakubali whatever you're doing. So this should not be a case or anything. So we've not had cases of I've never had, nasikianga tu maybe za mtaa, msisili mkorogo, mtani mkorogo of the mtu kutumia bleach. Kai kuna ingine acha nikuonyesha. Just reminded me. Kutumia mkorogo then it does you bad. Please, Aki please. This is very ugly, be cautioned. Uyu ilim backfire and backfired very bad. I don't know if I don't think I hope I didn't delete it. Oh shit, this was bad. That was a backfire of bleaching.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that was a backfire of skin bleaching.
Sasa amekuwa mbona anakaa kuku?
Ili backfire ikamfanya
Ikamchoma.
skin hivyo imagine. So most of these cases mtu aizi fanya anything cause you don't even understand the law. Pursue whatever, pia una doya kupata lawyer or anything. So the cases like watu wengi kikuharibikia unalalia tu. Huoka tuna hiyo safi umeharibika. But we have this lady who has been dragging and having a back and forth with Tanzola. So I want to share 2 videos and apparently she came to confirm also pia ni wa hiyo rende literally.
Even when I'm at the airport, I'm leaving. I know I blocked my mom somewhere, but I will send my mom money. I never.
Hii ni ya brother yake.
Well, while Miss Juakali Skincare was addressing her little Luya Kamkonji, lots of women, tens of women have come to my inbox with screenshots, with pictures of receipts of them purchasing from the Skincare by Zola line and the effects that they've had, and even doctor's notes telling them that this product must contain something harmful. Now, you know me, I have gotten my hands on some Skincare by Zola products, and this is what we're gonna do. Because maybe one thing I promised myself, the day I will have a platform, I will make sure it is an impactful platform. The same way yesterday I was calling DCI to find out what can be done about the PDF. Today, I am sending a formal letter to KEBS with everything about this business, personally, because I need it to be looked into. Nataka mseme nina wivu all you want, but if you want to make money, you cannot make money off of mixing toxins for young girls and selling them, and then when people come out to claim that your products are hurting them, instead of giving them a solution or even apologizing, you're blocking them, you're calling them dirty, and you're telling them that your products don't work on it.
You can't go to the same problem that attacked you to find a solution. That's really, really dumb, you know. So me personally, my closing remarks on this conversation would be stop, jipende tu tafadhali. Mosi, Mope, Makundu, Green, just love yourself the way you are, man. I don't know how others I can advise girls, because that image I just saw,
it's bad,
should circulate. This should circulate and make you understand. One day maybe you might wake up and your skin in a car, and there's nothing you can do to reverse it. Hii si verasidika, hii si unadunga nyeusi na ile nyeupe ukirudisha, and also probably that has its own effects. Literally, I bet it does. So love yourself. It's really, really important. Shumani, what do you have to say?
Hakuna jambo mkifanya mtumizi madawa na mnatumia mnadanganya madema hapa nje. ama
Ati ni pesa.
autumia hata products zako,
Ni pesa.
unatumia products zingine. These influencers don't even use those products.
Wanasema ni
Wako hapa
pesa.
wanauza nini? Wanauza fake products literally, and they don't use them. Tell me, when did you see like a doctor mwenye anakufanyia surgery akona hiyo surgery? When have you ever
Literally,
seen?
that's a good one.
You never see
Rare,
them.
very
Rarely,
rare.
huwezi pata. So that tells you how important it is to love yourself. Unajua, so let's stop lying to people. Oh, after, I think pia wewe kama ujielewi na ujijui, you're easily carried away by how my influencer. Unajua tu mzee mtu akitoka kuzaa, lazima go tu na nini. You have to work out. Na nazaa 2 weeks mbakisha kwa fulana kupea pressure ya nini surely. Sijui ati chako lazima simame all your life. Like that's not it. Like let's stop lying to these young people about it. And
Crazy.
also go and find yourself. Young women, nyinyi mnabebwangwa sana na pressure. Find yourself. Find yourself. That's my closing remarks.
Man, let's reduce the disregard of self that we see in society today. Like, what happened to Najipenda,
Manze.
like from the bleaching to the liposuctions to the BBLs to like the eye, color changes. Mara sijui my nose is not what. Mara sijui my lips, my what, and you end up looking like a whole different human
A clown.
Man,
You end up looking
So-
like a clown.
wanaka weird as well.
being. So like, let's embrace ourselves.
Man.
Like, this self-love is beautiful. Self-acceptance.
But yeah,
yeah.
literally that's where we're gonna come to the end of today's conversation. We've not had so much today, but in case, we're gonna keep you posted next week on Thursday, same time, same place. This has been the reaction time. Have yourselves a beautiful rest part of your day. Catch me tonight on the Africa Today show. Kamlesh coming back in a few with the sports roundup.
Much love, guys. Sometimes same place. Have a beautiful one.
Period.
Guide them all a gentle type, lead them through the changing light.